We've got a special moment that has been created here, and I'm going to let you guys do this.
Yeah, thank you. So, speaking of fear, we haven't sung this song in a long time. But we found the lyrics on our phone, so we're going to be
This is
okay.
actually my songwriting page for this song. It is very long. These are all my ideas for this song. So the lyrics are on here somewhere.
You wrote this song, Savanna?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
with my dad and my mom and some other people.
So the cool thing about this song was this was the second song we wrote, right?
I don't remember.
I think so, but just to give you a little bit of background on this song, this really was Savanna's idea, and we don't sing it a lot, and I think it's because we choose the audiences very carefully that we sing this song to, because it's really it's a vulnerable song, and it really opens up. It shows you a glimpse into Savanna in particular's personal life, because it's about anxiety, it's about fear, and it's something that Savanna has dealt with for a long time, but she wanted to share that in music. And I think that when you give your fear and your anxiety a voice, it loses a lot of power over you. And I remember that when we were writing the song, I'll let you tell the story.
I think that honestly, writing this song was the most healing thing I could have done for myself. I remember just hearing the piano part. Our music director, Steven, he sat down and said, "Okay, here's my idea for it." And just the music without the words spoke so much to me. I was like, this is everything I've been trying to communicate for so long just through this music. And I really do feel like oftentimes music just reaches your heart more than anything else can. That's definitely, what this song was for me. And, I've learned that there's a lot of power in accepting something that is also very scary. And I think, my dad talked a little bit about how I have anxiety. That's something that I think a lot of people have. And it was hard to talk about it for a long time, but, when I finally did, we wrote this song, and it reminds us that there is healing in being vulnerable and accepting parts of ourselves that we may not always love. So this is to your prayer.
And we wanted to dedicate this to Chad's wife, Shondel. So this is for you. I know she's watching.
Thank you.
You've been here by my side, yet I'm still lonely. When all the lights go out, your shadow grows. Despite all the times I've tried
you see, I'm not afraid. Oh, and maybe what I can be is changing the closer you get to me. I'm not afraid. Oh, and maybe. Oh, and maybe. Oh, I'm set free.
Chad just threw an audible at me and asked me to talk to Shondel. And Shondel, I want to thank you for sharing Chad with the world. And I want to thank Matt and Savanna. You know, Shondel, when he's going away to speak at a girls' camp 5 years ago, she's there. And she had launched the prayer with her dad that had a couple thousand views by 3 o'clock after you came from mowing the lawn. It is now just under 10 million views.
Wow.
And she is here today because they performed last night, and she said, Dad, we're not going back. I think he was probably coming, but she said, for sure, we are coming here to see Chad Hymas. So I've got one question. Can you text Sherry this? What kind of a husband is Chad? I'm supposed to ask Chad that. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to ask Chad that. If you got one more song, that's a lot to ask. Because, I mean, was there a song last night that you just felt like this, it resonated with this group, that everyone did, but that it would mean something to Shondel? Because I know a little bit, not a lot, about being a caretaker for the last few years. She's been doing it for how many years, Cowboy? 23 years. And this is a woman that runs marathons, brings children from all over the world into her home. Shondel, we revere you, Sherry and I, and we know that you have the same impact that Chad does. In fact, you ever want to hear somebody speak? I didn't say a word last night, did I? You hear our wives speak. You hear Shondel speak. You're out of business, buddy. You're out of business.
I've wanted to retire for a long time.
So, I don't want to overdo our Genshai, but you could share another song for, if you got something that you think she would like, and you want to pause, but
I just love her voice.
he's never heard you sing.
I have.
Which,
I fell in love with it.
have you been living in a cave?
Yeah.
I mean, what the cave you fear to enter, I mean, they're kind of out there. I mean,
I don't know.
Savannah, pick something. What comes to your heart?
could be last night, could be something
Yeah,
you
is
sang
there
last
a
night.
song you guys heard last night?
What is it?
The prayer. So, let me, Shondel, you do need to hear this. So, I mean, you and Sherry have some, you've met, you've talked a couple of times, you did it at Roots Tech 3 or 4 years ago. That's when Sherry heard about your back issues. When Sherry was about that time really struggling with her health, prior to that, she was looking for a song, and the song was Prayer by Bocelli. And I said last night, he kind of sat back, I said, Bocelli doesn't have anything on your voice. His voice is amazing.
Yeah, I've seen him in person.
It's amazing. And Savanna, I don't know if we've ever heard you miss a note. It's just amazing. I mean, no, I don't. And so Sherry is looking for the prayer. And it had to have been a day or two later. You do have to go back and look for Share Bear 6 because she's liked you 47,000 times. And he had just come in from mowing the lawn, and she's got this anxiety, concern, but I'm going to sing because it's COVID, and choir is shut down. And that's the first song that Sherry ever heard, was the prayer. So this is really a song for you and for Share Bear again, and for our audience. Thank you for being so generous with your gifts, and thank you so much.
Thanks again.
Let this be your prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to this place where we'll be safe. But we're praying that sorrow will be ended, and every heart that's broken will be mended. And we'll remember we are all God's children, reaching out to touch you, reaching to the sky. We ask that light behind, watch us from above. Watch us from above. Hope your soul will fly. We hope your soul will fly. Another soul to love. Another soul to love. Let this be your prayer. Let this be your prayer. Just like every child. Just like every child needs to find a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe. Give us faith so we'll be